You guys are here to share some experiences, paranormal experiences, or some ghost stories. Let's get ready. Hi guys, how you guys doing tonight? How is everybody? Oh, I see my granddaughter in here. Hey Mia. Mia, we're gonna talk about ghost stories. Have you ever seen a ghost? Hey Kendra. Hey Crystal. I know. Hold on, let me get this ready. I know there was a couple people. Hey Dixie, sweetheart, how you doing? Hey Sean. So I know that there was a couple people before I went started that said hi. But let me get this going. Oh, my daughter's shutting the door. She's already telling me I'm too loud. It's funny when I told them that they're too loud their whole life. And now when I start yapping, they come and shut the door. All right, let me put it on YouTube here so I can see the comments. I can grab my charger, make sure it's charging. So how you guys doing tonight? In a second, I will drop the link. So if anybody has stories, I want to hear them and come on up. Hold on, let me find myself. Come on. Hold on, let me find myself. Oh, good Lord. Y'all don't want to hear me singing. Hey, Heather B, if you're still listening in the background. Hey, Dixie. Hey, Sean. I think I said hi to Sean. And Chaos Queen. Chaos Queen. Oh, hey, Chaos Queen. Said you're making dinner. Nice. Good, good. What do y'all have for dinner? Well, depends. Like here at 7 p.m., I have a salad here. I didn't have time to eat it because I didn't get a phone call just before I went live. I ended up being on the phone instead of eating a little bit. Oh, your grandkids just left? You're waiting for a grocery pickup and you need a donut. What kind of donut? What's your favorite donut? Oh, thank you, Sean, for $1.99 super chat. Thank you. Oh, wait for it. Words with a clock as the A. What you mean? Hey, Rose Petal. How are you doing? While we wait for a couple people to jump in here, listen. I'm gonna show you guys something I made today. I was thinking, crap. You know what? I should have just made a video out of it, but maybe I'll do like a mini one, for and show you guys how to make it. Oh, let me push up my mirror a little bit. All right, look at this. It's a little bottle and it has herbs in it and some essential oils. It floated to the bottom, but I have a rose quartz at the bottom. And I sealed it. And this is for love and prosperity. I sealed it with a stamp. I don't know if you can see. It's a tree of life. Whoop, whoop. That's what I made. I'm like, these are so simple to make. Maybe I should show you guys how easy it is to make one using the stuff you have in your own house. You didn't see anything? You want me to show it again? Oh no, this is like there's different names for it, but this is kind of like a witching jar or I mean a wishing jar. So it has, you don't want to eat it. It's not for consumption. It has hibiscus in it, lavender, and rose petals. And you have to be careful. I'm not saying like some of these can be made with teas and food. You just have to make sure it's food grade because they do put pesticides and stuff on them. So you got to make sure what kind you get. Because I make a yummy lavender bread, a very, very good lavender bread. And then I poured some wax. You know, like the wax for envelopes of letters, and you seal them in the back. And that's what I have to put on here. So I put Good Mojo in here, and I have it over here by where I do some of the readings and stuff for the videos you guys see. Oh, you had to refresh. Yeah. See, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? But I was thinking, you know what? Some of you guys are into some of this stuff. So I figured maybe I'll make a little video one day and show you how to make like a prosperity one or something. Or I don't know, something. We'll do something of whatever you just find right in your kitchen. The screen is black. Is the screen black for anybody else, or is it just Crystal? The live chat changed to all messages. What the heck? I see it on my phone here. Is it still looking wacky for you guys? That's weird. It's okay now, you're fresh. I know YouTube is doing a whole bunch of updates, so I don't know if it's something on YouTube's end. Okay. All right, good. All right. So, how many people here have had a paranormal experience? Oh, Diane just sent a photo. Let me see what it is. Is Diane in here? Let me see. Oh. Yeah, so YouTube made some changes. She sent me a photo on how it doesn't look, actually it's not even showing up on mine, which is very weird. But usually, which actually it should be, hold on, let me refresh and go back. Because on your screen, usually I have it, I just have a story. So usually they have these little lines right here. They changed it in YouTube where it says live chat or top chat. You always want to make sure it's on live chat because then YouTube picks and chooses what you see. You won't see everybody's comments. You put it in live chat, you'll see every single person's comments. But for some reason, I don't even have that option here. But they did change the look of it. Nope, it's still not here for me. That's very weird. I do have settings. Oh, it's in settings now. That's weird. All right, I got to make sure I hit all messages. So I'll show you guys on here. So, all right, hold on. Actually, I'll pull it up on this thing. So it's an open panel. So anybody who wants to come up can come up and I can fit up to 10 people. So technically 8 people because it's me. I'll leave one open in case somebody sends a photo so then I can bring that up. All right, so hold on, let me show you what I'm guys talking about to make sure that you guys are able to do it on your end so you guys don't have to miss any conversation. And know what happens? A lot of times people think they're blocked because they forget to stick it on live chat. They're like, well, I don't see so-and-so talking. And then come to find out it's because of they forgot to put on live chat, or if they backed out and came back in again, you got to redo it again. All right, there we go. So going into my channel, let's see, we'll click on the video I have here now. Oh, let's hit the sound off. So in case it echoes. Okay, so now you can see what I'm looking at, right? So right here, look at, I don't even know how, oh, it looks different on the phone than it does on here. It does. It looks a lot different. But you see right here, it says top chat. If you bring that down, make sure it says live chat. So then that way you won't miss people's comments. It's weird looking at it from far away. Does it look far away for you guys on your end? Yeah, it kind of does, but not where I showed you where the live chat was. So, okay, that's fine. But you can see where I was scrolling here. Look, it looks funny looking at it going far away, far away, far away. All right, let's go back here. Oh, okay. So this was the picture that Diane was just showing me. And I don't know if my phone shows it right here. So this pops up. You want to make sure it shows all messages. I guess it doesn't say live messages with the update. It says all messages. Because if you leave it right here, you're not going to see them all. And you see this right here? The little triangle. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of blurry. But that is where you would click. Now on mine, it looked like a settings icon that you see that I had to click on. So I don't know if it's different for everybody or what the case is. All right, let me temporarily shut that off. Yes, me. I'm going to talk about creepy ghosts and make sure you stay up all night. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, thank you, Lady Tie-Dye. She said live chat or all messages. If you do, yeah, it'll say one or the other. If you do top chat, you're not going to see everything. My granddaughter. Granddaughter is very sassy. You'll see, in a funny way, though. So anyhow, let me see. Let me blah blah blah. Pin. If I remember how to do it. Always takes me a second to remember how to get to be able to invite people. Oh, add source maybe. Nope, I don't want to add source. What is add source? Extra camera, presentation. Oh, stuff I don't even know about. Oh, it says invite guests. Come on, I go through this every time and I say that every time saying, oh, come on. It says invite guests. It's very easy. All right. My granddaughter came up here a little bit ago and she says, hey, Joe. Hi, Sean. Tell Joe I said hi. She come up here a little while ago and she's like, aren't you getting ready to go live soon? I'm like, yeah, how'd you know? She's like, I get notified. I said, good. Make sure you hit that thumbs up then. Lady Tie-Dye, you've never been up on panel? Well, you know what? Tonight should be the first night. Also, if any of you guys have questions or curious about anything, you can go ahead and ask me, and I'll try to answer the best of my ability, but I can't make promises. But I can try. And hello, TR. Hello, hello. Oh, wait. What was your pretty name that you said? What was your name? I wrote it down. Oh, my granddaughter took off of my notebook earlier. It's in the other room. I hope more people come on here. I noticed that a lot of people are having problems getting notifications. I know. I'm definitely one of them. You're up here, Mia? Oh, my guess my granddaughter's upstairs. I'm surprised she's not in here. She lives downstairs. Yes, TR. Yes, I was asking you. I know you said you can call me, and I forgot what it was, but I remember it was very pretty. But like I said, my granddaughter took off with my notebook. Oh, that girl is, she keeps you busy. She's like a little tornado. Oh, she's knocking at the door. Come on in. You can't be shown on camera, but you can come sit over here if you like.
You're talking about me?
I was talking about you. No, actually, I was talking about your sister. You can come sit here if you want.
No, I know you're talking about my sister on the notebook. I wasn't talking about.
Oh, yeah. The notebook she had in the other room. Oh, she is going to be 11. She's tall. She's very tall for her age.
You want to see my feet?
Well, I don't want to see feet. She's asking me, you want to see my feet? She was going to put them up here for y'all to see them. But anyways. So you come up here to be nosy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to check things out?
Yeah.
So if anybody has a story, come on up. Come on up. I don't want to repeat the same old ones that I have told 10 million times that you guys have probably heard before.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a ghost?
Yes.
You did?
When I don't remember my age, but I saw Auntie Holly.
That's right. You seen Auntie Holly, the one who have a tattoo for. She was murdered when she was about to turn 2. So were you? Oh, you wouldn't know. I don't know. It was her. I think it was her 2nd or 3rd birthday. No, she was able to talk pretty good. So it had to been her 3rd birthday. Yes, it was a 3rd birthday. And we're at her grandparents' house. Rest their souls. They both passed away since then. Oh, your house is haunted? I would love to hear it. So, hi, Earth Angel. How are you? So it's her birthday party, and Holly had passed away a couple of months before. She had passed away in April. And we're having a birthday party for her, and the kids are playing in the pool. And she came up later saying, I don't know if I forgot exactly what happened, but we were talking about, I think we were talking about how we wish Holly was here and how she would have enjoyed it, blah, blah. And Holly was here. And we're like, no, she wasn't. She's like, yeah, I seen her standing over there by the pool, and she was watching me play. I'm like, oh, that's sweet. And she says she saw her a couple times before that and after that, but that she was determined and very adamant that she seen her at her birthday party, and she was standing, and she even pointed where she was standing. I think it was over by a truck or something, and said she was standing there watching her and the kids playing at the pool. There's someone in your attic late at night that plays an old radio. Really? Is it an old house? So the thing is, I posted the link. Maybe I can pin it. So I'm going to pin the link. All right. Oh, no. It's trying to get me to. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to pin it. Sugar. I don't know how. You used to be able to just click on it and it would. Oh, now it's letting me. Okay. So I'm going to pin the link. The only thing I say is you do not have to come on camera. You don't have to let anybody see you if you don't want them. If you want privacy, that's fine. I understand. A lot of us are pretty shy. But because a lot of places I go into and I'm getting porn bombed, and I'm not about to have my channel have to ruin my stream over somebody's little whatever they got going on. So you have to show me your face for a second, but then you can take it off after that if you want. Hi, Dixie. Did you want your camera to stay on, honey? If you want to shut off your camera, just let me know. If you want to keep it on, just give me a thumbs up. I didn't bring up on stream yet. Did you want to keep your camera on? You want to shut it off? Hold on. Let's bring her up and see what she says. I could do. All right. Oh, I have you a little thing. Hi, Dixie. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. How are you doing, honey?
I'm doing good.
Good. How you been? You got a lot of experience, paranormal experience? I mean, stuff going on in your house?
I've got a lot of orbs.
Do ya? Very cool. Yeah, that could be signs of energy. I couldn't really tell by looking at your video what it was. Only because it was so tiny and it wasn't as bright as some. So we would probably just leave it as unexplained because we wouldn't know exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? But I did look at it, but it was tiny, and you could see it where it came up and started coming up towards you. Actually, it's on Discord. I can pull it up for other people to see it. Hold on one second. Give me a second, and I'll pull up for other people to see. Do you feel anything or anything like that when you see them, where you just happen to notice them on camera?
No, I noticed them. I noticed them when I was going back and doing editing.
Yeah, yeah. Do you ever feel anything in your house?
I'm sorry, it's like delayed.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. We'll make it work. I know it's just a little delayed. I'm trying to get it to go on my thing and it's not letting me. Dun, dun, dun. All right. All right. I think I got it. Now I got to find out where you put that video. It was like a week ago, right? It was last week.
Yeah, I got it under the ghost stories section.
Oh, under the paranormal. Okay, honey. Oh, there
Yeah.
it is. There it is. All right. Let me pull it up. Oh, let's stop it. It's a short video, goes quick. Actually, I didn't. Let me enlarge it. Oh, I can't enlarge it yet because I have to share the screen. Actually, what I did was because I couldn't see it, I put it under a program to slow it down so I could see it. All right, let me get back on here. Y'all, I'm not tech savvy, so it takes me a hot minute to do anything when it comes when it comes to electronics.
That's what I did. I put it in YouTube and slowed it down, and that's how
Yeah.
I was able to see it.
Yeah. Well, I use CapCut to edit my videos, and since it was so short, I put it in CapCut to slow it down. But I do think if I watch it, I'll probably remember what area that it was in. Hold on, let me put this back on for us and go back into Discord. It didn't stay up like I thought it would. Okay. As soon as I popped it, it stayed right where it was. Let me enlarge this now. And now look, I can see from my phone too to make sure it pops up. Okay. There it goes. So yeah, see, it's only a 12-second clip. So maybe, oh, wait a minute. I can download it. That's right, because it's your link. I can download it on here. Maybe that's what I ended up doing, and I didn't have to do that, but I was thinking about it. All right. Playback speed. We're going to do it really, really slow so people can see it. Well, actually, I should do it normal first and then see if anybody can see it that way. And then if not,
Right.
go back and replay it. I know it's literally just before you pop up.
It's
All
right when I clear my throat.
All right, so let's do that again. Enlarge it. Oh, click on it. Oh. Oh, goodness. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing here.
It was like I just got this sudden burn in my throat, and then I cleared my throat, and that's when it shows up.
Oh, really? Maybe that was because a lot of times our self will try to let ourselves know that there's something in the area. So if it happens all the time and you start noticing, it's your body's way of letting you know there's something there. Okay. Like some people get the chills, you know what I'm saying? Oh, how to exit out of it? Hold on. Let me have this going a little smaller so I can see what I'm doing. I told you, I got to bear with me. Oh, it's because I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. So we're going to slow it down super, super slow. I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't seen any chat at all. Hey, Colin, how are you? Who else came in here? Crystal, Kashan. Hi, Miss Kashan. Hey, True Smiles. If I missed anybody else, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss this on the film. See, it's literally right after you cough. I think it was. Did you see it? It comes up from underneath. I don't know if you, oh, you guys can't see me pointing. Oh, you can use my mouse. Can you see my mouse?
You might need to take the message down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good idea. Let me go back here. Where am I? You're right, because you can't really see it that well. Did it work? Oh, all right, there it goes. No. Oh, wow, it's really slow, huh? I think part of it might be restream. Okay. There, let's try this again. Now let's click this down. Open this back up. Can you see it a little bit better now? It looks a little blurry. Oh, because it's trying to pick up the signal. Of course. Why? Well, honey, I'm waiting for it to reload. Oh, see,
now I do have a second clip that I didn't send you that link, but it's on my YouTube page.
Oh, is it? Try sending it again. I mean, try sending it to me and we'll play that one too if you want.
Okay. That one has more.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was like 2 nights after I told you about it.
Oh, that's funny. So it happened right after that. For some reason now it doesn't want to load up. Let me see if I change pages. Oh, look at, I didn't even notice people put things on here. Oh, this is from back in January. All right, so let's try going there again. See if it fix itself. Yep, it looked like it did. Stop. Enlarge it. Let's go back to slowing it down. Maybe we don't need to slow it down that much. Yeah, I think we probably do. So it looks like it comes up from underneath this door. Can you guys see my mouse? No, I don't think you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Right where my mouse is, it quickly pushes up and goes this way. All right, let's hit play. It's going really slow. So as soon as you hear her making a noise, it's going to sound weird because it's slow. As soon as you hear her making a noise, that means you just pass it. Oh, it was right after she made the noise. Yep. Let's roll that down back a little bit. It's getting ready to come out right from here. No, I didn't put it back far enough. That's right, because it's super slow. All right, again, it's going to do it right now. Right in here. See it? You see that little thing that came up? There you go. Let's exit. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Let's shut that off for a minute. Oh, I hit it back again. Yeah, I would like to see the other one too if you have it. Let me go back and check.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You can see the cursor. It's very, very faint, and it goes. That's why I put it on the slowest speed you can, because it went really slow from underneath that door, and it kind of came up a little bit, but it literally lasts just like a millisecond, even when it's on the slowest speed. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss anybody I was saying hi to that was in here. Oh, Earth Angel, if I didn't say hi before, hi now, honey. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. I think Dixie is going to send us another link to another video. Hey, Jilly Tots, how you doing? So I pinned a link, and if anybody has a story they want to share, please come on up. And if you like the show and experience, like if you caught it on film or have a video or voice recording, you could probably send it to me either email on my Discord or Facebook group. Unless you just have a cool story you'd like to share with us. I have lots and lots of them. Yes, those shoes are cool. She's showing me shoes. You saw a female ghost in your dream, Kashan? So did the ghost in your dream, do you know who they were, or did they have a message for you? Like, was it a family member, or could it be like one of your spirit guides? Oh, Kashan said, you remember a scary dream from yesterday? I saw a female ghost in my dream. Oh, it was a scary dream. Yeah, I think everybody's been having trouble with the internet lately, the past couple days, because YouTube's doing a whole bunch of updates. Oh, she just kept staring at you. That was her way of trying. All right, so sometimes spirit will come to you in your dreams because it's less threatening that way. It's not as scary or as intimidating. So they'll come in your dreams. It's not that you still won't be scared, but it's less intimidating than if they came to you in your room. So, and if they're just staring at you, that means they're trying to communicate. They were trying to communicate. Yeah. Because it takes a lot of energy for a spirit to be able to communicate. So she just probably was trying to.
Okay, I sent you the second one.
All right, sweetie. I know, Sean, I wanted us to do a show together one week about UFOs. My daughter, Amy, I've asked her about it, but she seen it, an angel when she was younger, but she really doesn't remember it anymore. Well, honey.
I really, really, really have to show you something.
I'm on live.
Yeah, they can hear it too.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not fresh or nothing, is it?
I don't. No.
Okay. My daughter wants us to hear something, I guess. Well, me something. You just have to listen to.
Here you go. Because I ain't going in the frame.
This better be important. I'm live.
It's very important.
She's 18. Everything's very important.
I don't know what's going on, but I ended up with a kid on my shoulders. I don't know.
That was not very important.
That's very important.
Goodbye.
What's more important is that's my water bottle, girl.
The kid's walking, and he's probably on his porch. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I got a kid on my shoulders, and he's walking, and he whacks the kid's head, and then the video ends. I don't know. Her personality is a little different sometimes. My kids are always showing me videos, and she always says, "You're such a mom," because I don't get it. Okay. Oh, so Dixie, is this the new one? Oh, you can't see what I'm seeing. Oh my goodness. I keep forgetting every time I have to put this back on. Well, we have to see it the whole entire time. Okay.
Yeah, it's one that was like 2 days after the other one. And
should I slow that one down too?
And in the very first song that I'm practicing, it's one orb, and then when you get to song 2, it picks up a whole bunch of activity during the second one.
Okay. Let me see if it's still on slow mode. No, it says normal. We'll slow it down halfway.
And it's in that door area again.
Is it? Actually, maybe we should try doing it full screen. I mean, a little bit faster. You're going to get us to get up and dance?
I'm trying to entice you guys.
Yeah.
Now, this first one happens pretty quickly.
Oh, I seen that one. I seen the first one. I read back just a little bit. It's over by that door again.
Okay, and then
Very quick,
there's
they go-
nothing for the rest of the first song, but when you get to the second song, it picks up big time.
Okay. So let me fast forward a little bit. I probably have my volume all the way down. Huh. Is this the second song or is this still the first one?
Okay, in a little bit.
Oh, we can hear you a little. Do you know if this is still the first song?
It should be coming, I think.
Makes me want to get up and move.
Hello? Yes. Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, cool. You already got another one coming in.
Okay, it should be right in here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, it might take an extra minute because we slowed it down some. Is this a daily
See it
routine?
come. You'll see like this
Oh, I just
spray
seen
come
one.
from like the doorknob area towards you.
Yeah, I just seen it. It comes like by up. You see it?
Right there is one going across the door.
Yeah.
Then when we get near the end of the song, you'll see one go down the door really slowly.
Oh, okay. Yes, Sean, that's a good idea too.
But I don't know where all this activity started coming from. I've done hundreds of these takes. Hundreds since June,
Yeah.
and I've never seen this before.
Maybe it's the energy that you're projecting.
That's
And
kind of what I was wondering too. If you heard the words to this second song, I'm thinking about my mother, my father, my brother.
Oh, see, that explains it. You're motivating me, thinking like, damn, I should be doing this every day.
I did it every day for the past month, and I'll tell you, I need a break.
Oh, no, I bet. Do you feel better now? Do you realize it gives you more energy? Oh, was that the end of it?
Yeah, that's probably the end.
Okay. I didn't see that one that went down the door.
Yeah, that one that goes down the door is really tiny, and
We'll try it one more time. Well, that kind of makes sense if you said that you were thinking about your mama during that song. Or it really could be part of your energy too.
but that's the experiences that I've been experiencing lately. So.
Yeah, Kashan, it's the middle of the door this time because it's a different video. Kashan says she saw it passing in the middle of the door, not the bottom.
Oh, she saw it passing the smaller door?
No, she says she saw it pass by the middle of the door, not the bottom. And I was
Right, it passes at different levels.
Very cool. So the next time it happens, so that's why I asked you, like, you know, if you ever had any activity or anything like that, but you said that you were thinking about your mom when that happened. So that could possibly be where some of that energy could have possibly been coming from. Oh, you only saw a white spot? Yeah, because it goes quick. It goes really quick.
Makes sense.
Yes, yep. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that with us. Did
Yeah,
you
it
ever
goes
have
very
experiences when you were younger?
Did I ever have experiences when I was younger?
Yes.
There's only one other experience I've ever had, and that was when we were living in an apartment about 10 years ago. And it was in our bedroom late at night. We were on the third floor. And it was a huge orb. I mean, it was big.
Mm-hmm.
And it went real slow across the wall on a wall that didn't face the window.
Oh, wow. No, I believe it because I have seen orbs with my naked eye. Like one time, she comes in here every once in a while. It's my husband's cousin Kathy. And one time she was at my house. And matter of fact, we're getting ready to turn on the ghost box. And we haven't turned it on yet. But we're talking about, oh, we'll see anything, like we're joking around and yip-yapping a little bit. We see two green orbs like come around the corner and come into the living room. And I'm like, did you just see that? She's like, yeah, the two green orbs. I'm like, all right. I'm not the only one that's seeing it. It was two of them that came around the corner and into the living room. Because it's like a living room, dining room area. Hi, Charlotte. How you doing? Now, I've seen them before, other times, orbs, but that was the first time that somebody saw it with me. So that was good. So that's not, I've seen one time that was like this big in my bedroom, and no, I used to do investigations.
So do you think those were orbs, or do you think it was dust?
It's hard to tell. So, all right, to be honest with you, if I was out doing an investigation, we probably would have said it's probably just dust and just chopped it up. And the thing is, that's only because um there's no proof, there's no evidence, we don't know. So a lot of times we'll say, well, what do you think, or what do you feel that how it happened? Because when we look at it's just a picture, it really goes by what you think you feel. If you know that somebody's in there with you and that's what you're feeling, that's what it could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? One time I did see an orb in with my naked eye, and it was outside. And it was outside, and it was looks like it was coming closer to me, so I took a picture of it, and it showed up on camera later. So somebody else could be like, oh, that's just moisture in the air, or, they could say whatever they think it is because it's only a picture. It's hard to tell. So it's hard for me to say what it could be if I wasn't there to experience it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say. That's why I was kind of asking what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Do you have anything else
Right.
going on in the house? Because it could be based on that too.
Okay.
So next time you go in there, start thinking about your mama, and then see if there's like a time when it starts happening. Because you could have been picking it up on camera and not even remember what you were thinking at that moment.
I want to send you one other link.
Okay. Hi, Aslan. That's fine, honey. No worries. Lady Tie Dye said, hold on, let me put it up here so better. Click. Come on. Oh, it's being slow. I clicked you, but it didn't click. All right. So a few years back, my friend and I went to go stay with Queen Mary in Long Island. On the Queen Mary Long Island. We heard it's haunted. We stayed there for about 3 nights. I heard that before when we used to do investigations. We always talked about seeing if we can get there, but we never really tried. We kind of forgot about it. Did you experience anything? So we weren't having any ghostly experiences, so we took the sheets off and dressed up like ghosts and tried scaring people. We thought we were so funny and had so much fun. That's freaking funny. That's awesome. And you know what? Sometimes when you do an investigation at a place, you have to do numerous times, because just because you don't catch anything that night you happen to be there, that doesn't mean there's not paranormal activity. It just means they weren't active that night. Sean said I should do a live thing and walk everyone around our house and see if any medium friends can see or feel anything. Oh, that would be very cool. That would be. Oh, Diane said she just sent a picture.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be.
On this next one, I
Yep.
did the night after I found that second clip, and
Oh, I don't hear you. Oh, okay. All right. Took a second.
And after I was like kind of blown out of the water, I was like scared. And I just get done telling everybody on a previous clip that there's a lot of action on that side of that room and to watch.
Oh, wow. Your voice is really off from your camera.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you send it up there again? Let me. Oh, I clicked on the
The
wrong.
clip?
Yeah.
I sent you the clip.
Okay. All right. Let me go
But
check it
the
out.
door opens. You guys need to see how this door opens, but you need to see the expression on my face.
Oh, it's trying to load. Hold on a minute.
Okay, guys.
All right, I got it ready. At what point? Because it's almost 10 minutes long. About how far into it do you think? Maybe I can check it by fast forwarding it.
The door opens pretty quickly.
Oh, I see it. It's probably around the 6.
But I keep moving.
All right, I paused it right there. I fast forwarded a little bit to see where I could see it pop open. So I think it was around the 6-minute mark. Okay. Let me go back here. Put this back on. Yeah, that's Sean. He was a good boy and changed his name. Okay, there's this. Let me see if I can enlarge that. Make sure you guys can see it. There you go. All right. I think it was around the 6-minute mark, so it's coming up. Let me see if you can see it. No, it was almost.
It should be.
Oh, that was your cat. Was that it?
Yeah. The cat figured out how to open the door, and I kept on going. But you got to see the expression
that's
on my
cool.
face when I finally realized that door is open.
Cat. That's cute. And you probably, you know what? Hold on, let me stop that. I bet you didn't notice it before because it was on a little screen, huh? That was cute. That was very cute, actually. You have a pretty kitty. So, Glenda.
The look on my face, I freeze. I just stare at the door for like a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
don't blame
how
you.
did that door open?
Oh, that's funny. Hey, Glenda, welcome, honey. So Diane sent pictures of when she went to the Queen Mary in Long Island, and they said it was haunted, and it wasn't. So her and her friend put sheets on it. At least they didn't experience anything with there. So they put sheets on. Oh, I took that thing down for a minute. I just want to make sure everything is all set. So she sent me pictures of her and her friend in the sheets. You guys are too much. Diane, you're too much. That's so cute. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, excuse me. That's so funny. It looks like standing there, you're just behind them, waiting for somebody to walk by so you can jump out and scare them. Oh my gosh, you're funny. Thank you for showing that, you guys. You're funny. That's like a blast. Well, honey.
You should tell.
Oh,
You should tell ghost stories.
Oh, I should tell ghosts.
Yeah.
Like what kind of ghost stories?
Can I search it up?
Search it up.
Yeah.
Oh, once we find a spooky ghost story to tell you guys. I think we did do that once on here.
Can I search it up? You can maybe, drop the camera so I can see it.
You could.
Can we?
Oh no, not on here. No, no. She's
Oh,
like, can I use your
so maybe-
computer to search up ghost stories? Oh yeah, Joe. Yeah, that would be funny. Sean said that's too funny. I should try that on Joe one time. Oh,
I'm going to step down for a minute. Grandkids
all right.
want something.
Okay, okay, Dixie. Thank you for sharing.
Uh-huh.
So if anybody else would like to come up, I can have a bunch of people up here so you guys can come on up. So lady tie dye, was that the story that you said that you a funny story that you said you had to share later? Yeah, but Sean, when you do it, you got to make sure that you video it so we can watch it. So it's not going to happen. It didn't happen unless there's video proof. Oh, did you even read it to know if it's a good one?
No.
Oh, this is about a whole bunch of historic haunted
Hotels.
haunted.
Yeah, I searched up hotels.
Oh, there's one in Baltimore, Maryland. I don't know how far you are from there. It's called the Admiral Fell Inn from 1770. We have a haunted hotel here in town.
We do.
Yeah, the Yankee Peddler, but it closed a couple years ago. We did investigations there quite a few times. We were even in a newspaper.
You were?
Yeah, and on the news. Yep. And we went to a premiere. They invited us to a premiere of a movie that they were doing.
Did you?
Yeah, basically you just get to go in for free and watch the movie. And then talk to like VIP and talk to people that was involved in the movie. Who cares how you look? I'm sure you don't look like a hat mess. I have my full beard, hat, head, etc. We're all about 2 hours from Baltimore. Oh, see? We have a haunted fort though, Fort Delaware, I think. Are you far from Fort Delaware? Go there one evening, like during a full moon, so it's brighter, you can see better. That is one good thing about when we did investigations in the evening. The fuller the moon, the better we could see outside. That's right. I forgot about that, Kendra. You're right. We're supposed to be in our jammies right now. I told Kendra we would all be in our jammies. I was going to post it. I forgot all about it. It's me. I'm an airhead. I literally threw this on just before the live started because I had my husband's old, like, beat up old t-shirt on. Kendra, do you have any stories to share? A lot of experiences a lot of us have was when we're younger, and I think it's because our mind's a little more open the older we are. Oh, Dixie says I was in my jammies. There you go. Oh, you too. To be sitting in my jammies. Too cold for you to be sitting in your pajamas. I have this on. It's nice and warm. Actually, our place was absolutely freezing. This bedroom, this office used to be a bedroom. This office is and like an ice box. It's not too bad right now because my husband bled the radiators and it really made a big difference in the house. But before I was horribly cold, horribly cold. So does anybody have any stories? Everybody's quiet tonight.
I can tell a story.
No, we want a real story, a real ghost experience.
It is.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't think that my mother told you, but
You gotta speak up.
the time that I saw Auntie Holly, I think I was 5, and my dad got really scared.
Hold on a second. You guys hear her? She's telling another story about when she's seen Auntie Holly again. I want to move the camera closer to her. Not the camera, I mean the microphone.
I saw, yeah, I was like on the floor in the hallway, and I was like talking. Well, my dad thought I was talking to myself, and then my dad came up to me and said, "Who are you talking to?" And I said, "Auntie Holly," and he freaked out and called my mom, and then he was very scared, and it was funny.
It was funny your dad was scared.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that story. I almost called you Holly. Thank you for sharing that story, Mia. See, yeah, because kids can see stuff. Sean says, I always have dreams of UFOs and messages hidden in the dreams. Oh, really? Not sure if they're just dreams or actual messages. They could be a little bit of both. I have a friend. I'm not going to say who it is or anything. I was thinking about asking them if they would write up what their experience was. So they said that but they can't have children, okay? And they've tried for a long time. They could never have children. And she always wondered, because years ago she had many dreams of UFOs visiting her and doing stuff to her or whatever. And she even had a dream that she had like a hybrid baby. Is that what you call it? And she got to meet the baby. And she always wondered if that's why she couldn't have children. I was like, I wonder, we said that we'd talk about it more and look it up maybe one day, but we never did. Oh, Kendra said you're 5 when you lived in a haunted house, but I don't remember much loud noises and scary woods. Oh, yeah. Spiritual Bear said my current ghost stories would frighten everyone. Yeah, in the dreams, I always hear we need to worry about the ones that are not the tic-tac shape. I always hear we need to worry about the ones that are not the tic-tac shape. The one that I seen it was kind of like a triangle, but like where I put my fingers here and see how this goes, like this part of my thumb goes down. So it was like rounded. The edges were all rounded. They weren't like sharp points. And the back of it had like a little loop. Like it wasn't straight across. It was like a little loop at the back. And it looked like where the corners were that were rounded, it looks like they had detached from that. Like whatever was there could move from the corners. That's the one I seen because it was down really, really low. So I was able to see it quite well. But Sean, you're more than happy to come up here and talk about your ghost stories, even the icky ones, but it's whatever you feel comfortable with. Bye, sweetie. She's to me. Have any of you guys seen a UFO? I've seen lots of freaky lights too. Lots of them. Actually, I wish I still lived in the same area I did. Not really. I didn't like that area, but I lived up above a store, and the view from the sky going out was beautiful, and you could see everything from everywhere. And that's when we used to see them. Oh, Sean's like, let me go make myself look a little more decent. Okay. That's funny. You crack me up. And I did like Diane's ghosts. Diane says, I have seen freaky lights out over the ocean in Dana Port, California, and I wasn't alone. I heard that there's a lot that if you're by the ocean in California, I don't know which part, that a lot of people report seeing that over the water, or sometimes it looks like they go into the water. That's very cool. I don't live near the water. But our naval base is probably like about 2-hour drive. I mean, I guess for a UFO, that'd only be a second. And you want to know the strange part? Too, I wasn't the only one that seen it, by the way. But when it got so far, when it moved away, for one, it was literally over the building, and I was making jokes just before that because we see all the strange lights. And I'm like, what if they're watching us? And literally, that's when it popped up over our head. I'm not even exaggerating. So when it started moving away, like when I say slowly, it was like hovering, slowly moving like that. Very, very, very slowly. When I got out so far by us, it started flashing. The light started flashing on it like as if it was a low flying airplane, but it was definitely way lower than an airplane would. Oh, really, Sean? Oh, I would love to see that. Yeah, did you say you took pictures, right? Well, of lights in the sky. Oh, that's the same time I got my alien pipe at the pot store there in town. Oh, that's funny. So, I have one of my daughters told me how they had seen some also, and because I was telling her, oh, I seen one, and she was in a town over from me, and she's like, oh yeah, me and so did one night, late one night, but we seen, I don't know, 2 or 3. There was 3, then there was just 2, and I said, oh, draw me a picture of it, and don't you know she drew a picture of the same shape that I described. Sean, I think you did show him once, maybe sent me pictures. I think so, but I had my phone at the time putting it up. But you could see like lights in the distance. I think. I could be wrong. So now you guys go outside, nice crisp night. You should look out into the sky and look and see. But where I'm at now, the lighting around here is awful. Because I live close to downtown, so it's all washed out. You can't really see the sky outside. Spiritual Bear is the name of his business, right, Sean? If I remember correctly, I think so. Yeah, isn't it an awesome name? He'll be right back. He's getting ready. Oh, he's in the back chat. I didn't even see him.
I'm decent now.
Okay. Were you waiting long? I just noticed that you were back there.
Sorry, I gotta have a cigarette too.
That's okay. Yeah, tell us about your house. I know it has a lot of activity that you say is not so great, but you think it's the land, right? Is that what it was?
I think it's a mix of a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
We know somebody died in the house. It was a man, and I found out who through my research. But then, like about a mile away from the whole property, like in the 1600s, there was a massacre down there between the Native Americans and the settlers.
Oh.
And then maybe 1,000 feet from our house down at the marina, there used to be the settlers who came in brought slaves with them, and they tortured the slaves down there and murdered them and drowned them and all this other stuff. So I think it's a mix of everything
Yeah.
put together, but I still think there's something else here that was never even human, and it was here before anybody even came.
Do you think part of it could have been because of the massacres that was in the area, so that energy manifested into something there, or that's what attracted it?
Probably. That's what
Yeah.
kind of like what I think,
Yeah.
especially from what we saw the other night with the thing with the horns.
Oh, did you seen it outside, right?
No, it was in the house. It was walking right down our hallway.
Get the hell out of here.
No.
Oh my gosh, that's scary as hell.
I've talked to a couple people that are like spiritually attuned or whatever,
Mhm.
and everybody's just been telling me it's nothing that they can figure out or even know how to even deal with, and maybe it's time we sell the house and go.
Yeah. Yeah. So the person I'm trying to get a hold of, he owns a store in Monroe. That's why I was like, I didn't even think of that. I was
Okay.
just emailing his old address. He used to work with Ed and Lorraine Warren, and I know he would know about that. I know for a
Yeah.
fact he would. You
I
know,
was actually been thinking about, because there's a Native American tribe clubhouse right down the road from us, the
yeah.
Nanticoke Indians. I was thinking about going there with a gift and saying, look, I need somebody to come to this house and do a blessing,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll take care of that part.
Yeah.
And then I was going to go try and find somebody who's like a much more of a medium than me,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
try and move the guy along that died in the house,
Yeah.
and then probably have a Catholic priest or something come in and try and bless everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I just need a little bit of time to keep everything at bay for us to find a house and go.
Yeah, because it takes time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, let's say like today we washed the whole house with salt water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got the white sage spray that we sprayed around and everything. Been lighting white candles, salt lamps. I have a bell now that I go around ringing every day.
Did you do anything? Did you got the stuff out in the too? So if you do the house, you should do out in the yard also.
Yeah, I got a couple books about crystal gritting that I'm gonna try that too.
Yeah, I would eggshells. You gotta grind
Yeah,
them up really, really fine, and then put them. I don't mean just in the yard. I mean like not only does it get rid of bugs, but it also put them in your windowsill, put them in your doorways, anything that's considered an entrance.
I know whatever I, because it's not really a person, it's more of a thing that we saw the other night. Whatever that thing is that's here, it likes
Yeah.
to go after people's weaknesses
Of course, yeah.
and even animals' weaknesses.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I kind of have a feeling that it likes to trap spirits here, but I don't know if that's actually accurate or not.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know some of the herbs that you can burn is I know it's frankincense. Well, frankincense, myrrh, dragon's blood, but I can't think of the last one. It's
Not Palo Santo.
no, not Palo Santo. No. I mean, yeah, you could, but no, it was something stronger than that. I have it written down somewhere. I wrote it down because of that guy I'm trying to get a hold of. And he runs a store
Joe's
in
been getting
Monroe.
touched that night too.
Really?
Yeah, on his knees and everything else. Sorry, it's gonna get dark for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm outside freezing right now.
Yeah, because you have to keep the tension down in the house. So you got to keep until you learn to get rid of it, you have to keep blessing your house over and over again, keep cleansing it again, because it's going to build up negative energy and cause problems between you and your husband, you know?
Well, yeah, it's getting pissed off because it hasn't been able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Speaking of my husband.
Hi, Iris.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Relaxing, feeling old.
Maggie wants to say hi to Iris.
Is it cold as hell down there too?
Yes, and I had to turn up the heat for the first time.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we ended up turning ours up a little bit too. We didn't want to, but we did.
So somebody else wants to say hi for the first time, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you see her?
Hello. Hey, Maggie. How's Maggie feeling?
She's all right. She's had a couple bad days only because of the weather,
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
but she gets her little frisky moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while I got you right here, we'll take a little tour around the inside.
Yeah. Show us where you see that walking.
All right, that's easy. That's the hall where we see it walking.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a long hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, have
And
you only seen it and felt it in that hallway?
Just that one time.
Just at one time.
And it usually comes right to that door and disappears.
What's on the other side of the door?
Our pantry closet.
Oh, okay.
But like, this is the kitchen. We see some stuff in here. I don't know how well you can see it.
Oh, wow. You got a huge, huge kitchen.
Actually, it's really small.
Oh, really? Maybe it's just the way the camera angle's on it. Oh, I can wait a minute. I can put you on full screen, I think. How do I do that? I was trying to get you to be on full screen, so you're bigger, so we can see now.
God, you really want to see this ugly mug?
No, actually, Lady Tie-Dye there says your beard's on point.
Oh, thank you, lady. So this is our front room. It's kind of a mess because we're remodeling.
Yep.
We don't really see too much in there. It's just mainly like the hallway, the kitchen, and our bedroom. I'll tell you
That's probably because those are the darkest parts of your house.
Yeah, I mean, especially that's our closet. I feel it a lot there.
Yeah, because it's dark in there. Yep, it can hide.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So it's like we have a lot of stuff.
To do a true house blessing, the way I was taught anyways, is when you do a house blessing, you cleanse and wash the walls. That includes closets, cabinets, drawers, silverware drawers, every orifice, because they hide in those dark areas.
Yeah, and that we make sure we do.
Yeah, yeah.
It likes to fight back, though.
Does it?
Yeah, there was one time I was lighting I forget where he was. He wasn't home. But I cleansed this whole house for like 7 hours one day.
Wow.
And I was lighting a dragon's blood and white sage incense with a white candle.
Yeah.
And it blew the incense out 4 times before I would get it to stay lit.
Oh, wow. Do you tell it to stay at bay and to stay away?
Yep.
Good. Be very demanding. Keep your ass out of here.
Yeah.
I remember one time, I don't know if my mom's in here, we're doing an investigation. There was something negative in the house. And we're in the bathroom, and I'm like, don't you fucking touch me. And my mom's like, what are you doing? I said, I feel something negative near me, and I'm making it point clear, do not touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The day that I did that, the whole day of cleaning.
Yeah.
Is, I don't know if I told you or not. It was the day that he woke up at 5 a.m. and saw a bunch of maggots all over the living room floor.
Really? Holy shit.
And that happened. That was the morning after the old owner showed up here, a lady.
Yeah.
And she said she used to own the house. Her husband died in here, but she refused to get out of her car and sit with us. She just took off.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she ever have any experiences here?
She didn't give me a chance to ask her anything.
Oh.
She literally just pulled up in her car. She said, "Hi, I used to live here. This used to be my house, and then I sold it because my husband died." Bye. I was like, okay, that was
Oh.
kind of weird.
Yeah. She probably was just curious, because if they made a life there.
Yeah. I don't know. There was something a little off about her, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because right after she left is when things started getting really, really.
I don't know if you can hear him or not.
Yes, I can. He said as soon as she left, things started really getting a little wacky.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then there was, one night, it was right before Lucy passed away, like 3 nights before. Actually, it was the night before she had her stroke, her first stroke. I heard, how you you close your eyes and you're just about to go to sleep, but you're not really sleeping yet?
Yes, yep.
I heard a man's voice saying, "Do you think you could really beat me?" And
Really?
me, being dumb, I look at it as a challenge. I came right back and said, "Yeah, I do." And I know you're not supposed to do that,
But you're also not supposed to be cowering either. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
I don't think it was expecting a stance like that.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think it was 3 nights before that happened. Like when you look out our back window, you can see the boat storage area and all that.
Yeah.
And there's about 12-foot tall arborvitaes that line the fence back there.
Yeah.
And I looked out the back window, and this thing must have been at least 10 foot tall. It peeked around the back of one of the arborvitaes, but it was wearing a plague doctor mask.
Really?
And I was like, okay, well, that's not good.
Yeah.
But it looked directly at me, too. Like it knew I was right there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, this is going to be a fun time.
Yeah. It really definitely sounds like there's something in that whole area,
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you definitely got to do something in the yard, too. Keep them all at bay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I've dealt with ghosts before and all that, but nothing like this.
So where years ago, I don't know if you remember or knew that we used to live in Water Street apartments.
Yeah.
And so that is where I would see the UFOs out on our porch. You could just see the sky everywhere. It was beautiful. But when we lived there, Amy was really little at the time, and she would see, she would say she's seen spirit there and the kids there that had like old time clothing or whatever. But she also would say that she saw evil stuff in the house, and we would have freaky stuff happen all the time. Matter of fact, to come to find out, the people that lived upstairs from us, they were young, so there was a bunch of rooms in those apartments, so they would rent out the rooms, so they had roommates. One of the girls was pregnant. When she found out she was pregnant, she left because she said there was something evil in that house. So I'm like, all right, so I know it's not just us,
Right.
but it was creepy. And Amy would say she would see 2 men wearing like all black, but they had like skeleton type of faces, but they weren't skeletons. She said they were long, and one had a greenish kind of face, but it wasn't green. And she said that, and one had a white face, but they used to scare her all the time. And she would always wake up between 3 and 3:30 screaming her head off, saying the bad men are here to take her. And how did she word it one day? She said they keep saying, because this went on for a couple years while we lived there. And actually, the day we moved out, it never happened to her ever again. It only was that place. She would say, how did she word it? It wasn't just like the bad men want to take me. It sounded like the bad man wants to take me to their world. Something a little kid wouldn't say. And that was really creepy,
Right.
know? So that was very odd. But once we moved out of that place, she never, ever had a bad dream, never woke up screaming, never said she saw anything bad, nothing like that since then.
Now, do you think?
She's Christian, could see spirit. So when she's seen it in this place, she's like, "You lied to me. You told me there's going to be no ghosts here."
Now, do you think mirrors can amplify?
Yes.
Okay.
So we did have a problem at one point, and it was somebody that was staying here with us, and I started seeing a dark shadow in my bedroom all the time, and I would see two, one standing at the edge of my bed. Well, the dark shadow was standing at the edge of the bed all the time and giving me the creeps. And I had a really bad experience. I'm not going to say on here, but so Reverend Sassy at the time made me make a poppet for protection, and it stopped after that. And she did say, "Do you have a mirror facing your bed?" And I said, "I do." She's like, "Cover that mirror." She's like, "It'll stop it." So I did cover the mirror, and I didn't feel that energy in the room as much anyways. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we don't have a mirror that faces our, we don't have one that faces our bed, but like where our bed is, like 2 feet away is the master bathroom.
Yeah.
And you can see the mirrors on that wall, but they're facing towards the outside, the back of the house, not towards the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it face towards a window?
Yeah.
All right. So use that mirror as like I have a couple places. All right. So like I have a mirror that's right here. Okay. So if anybody, even when I'm online, that wants to do anything negative towards me, because there's haters here, it reflects back on them. So it's called mirror magic. So you take a mirror and you face it out your window. I have one in my kitchen too for the house for protection. So anybody that tries to do anything negative, you reflect it back on them. It's the same concept. So if you got something negative in the house, just pray around it and say anything that tries to attach to us will get dispersed back out into like the universe and let nature takes its course. So you're basically having it face the outside window and envision all the negativity going back outside and not sticking into the house.
Okay.
And that might help a little bit.
So it doesn't have to be put in a window exactly. It can be across from a window.
Facing a window. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. As long as the light will reflect right back out the window. Yep. Yep. And that does help. So a lot of like back in the day, people would have like little mirrors hanging out in their windowsills. And even nowadays, people get sun catchers and they put sun catchers in their window because it looks pretty. But there was really a reason why people would put sun reflectors in their window, and that was for reasons like that.
Yeah.
So I would try. I mean, it's not going to hurt. I don't know if it'll help any, but you can try it.
Yeah.
Because mirrors can be a portal, Like I noticed that mirror is really used for divination.
Yeah. And other than that, the UFOs down here, you would be amazed how many you could see.
Really?
We have,
We're Grand Central.
I don't know, we're surrounded by 5 military bases. We got Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
A nuclear power plant, the Pentagon.
Okay, that makes sense then.
There's down at the state park down here, there's a long fishing pier that you can go and be at all night long and fish and whatever.
Oh, nice.
I go there just to take pictures because you can see.
I was going to say, I would go grab a lawn chair, go and sit there and just watch the sky all night just to see what I could see.
Yeah. And
awesome.
I was facing towards the center of town and I heard a loud sonic boom from behind me. And I turn around and there's this like brighter than the moon light way out over the ocean, but above the ocean.
Yeah.
It was blinking. It sat there for a half hour and it decided to go really slow farther out over the ocean because you can see it getting dimmer and smaller and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But then it stopped and it went north, like a complete 90-degree angle And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that was kind of cool. Come back. I want a
Oh,
picture.
wow. I've seen like, well, me and my aunt used to sit outside all the time watching them, and you can see them far distance go up, up, up really slow, and then zoom, and then they disappear from there and just instantly go on the other end of the sky, and then end up on the other end of the sky. And one time I seen in the middle of the night, I ran inside to go get my son and his cousin, even though they were kids, but they were sleeping over. So I wanted someone to witness it with me. So they're in the other room playing games. And I'm going, you guys got to come outside and see this. They want to come out and see it. But they had, it was like a ball of fire. And the closer it got in the sky and it got closer, it almost looked like a bright street light. I don't know how else to describe it, but the closer it got, it got brighter and brighter and brighter. And then when I got close, it was still far away, but when I got closer, it was weird. It was like you could see flames going up and flames going down, but there was like really nothing in the center. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. Then I wish I knew where to find it now. Like a year or so later, I'm watching a UFO documentary of a lecture on Netflix of all places, and they're showing pictures, and they showed a picture of the exact same thing I seen in the sky. And I'm like trying to get my husband to be all excited, like, look what I seen. This is what I seen outside. And he's like, yeah, okay, Iris. But I know what I saw, but it was weird. The flames were like going up, like the light was going up, and then it was, the bottom half was coming down.
Yeah.
Weirdest thing ever.
I saw my first daytime one this past spring.
Really?
I walked out to the front porch and I just happened to look up, and it was a metallic square, and it was turning, and
Yeah.
a little single engine plane like went right above it. And this thing was almost as big as that single engine plane, but then it just took right off.
Oh, wow.
And then the next day, because I belong to a Facebook group, I think it's MUFON, Washington, D.C., metro area, something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody posted something on there. Did anybody just see this square thing go across the sky? I'm like, oh, good. I'm not the only one who saw it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And you know what? And it's amazing me, like that time that I seen it. Well, my aunt was there too, but in the town I live in, and it was low. It's downtown. How the hell did nobody else see it?
Yeah.
This was maybe just before 10. Because Rob knows that time, and he got home around 10. So it's just before he came home. And I'm like, how did nobody else in town see it besides us? I mean, it was low, and there's no way, and so huge, there's no way nobody else could have seen it. I don't understand it. But then it made me think, because a couple years ago, I was looking out into the sky. It wasn't that long ago, maybe 2 years ago, if it was even that long. I was looking out in the sky, and it happened a couple nights in a row. And I'm like, I swear, it looks like when I look up there, I could see a triangle shape. Now it's night out, but it's almost like it's blended in with the sky. And I'm like, could they be there hidden? I don't know. It was weird. And I'm like, I know I'm not seeing things,
Yeah.
but I've seen that a few times. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's my eyes playing tricks on me, or I'm really seeing that.
I know everybody says that I should report stuff like that, and I know I should or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, I'd rather post it on Facebook, because if the men in black show up here, I'm going to screw with them big time.
Yeah.
I'll open the door and drag them like, oh, you sexy.
Yeah. That would be great. Oh, that's awesome. So do you happen to have your phone or camera with you when you saw that one out in the ocean?
I did, but the camera started screwing up when I pointed a camera towards it.
Oh,
The autofocus wouldn't work, and
really?
it wouldn't get a clear enough picture for it to focus
Holy
right.
cow.
I'm like, okay. And then I got that one that I think I sent you that picture with the one over the ocean.
Yes. Yep.
The reflection was brighter than the moon.
Yep. Yep.
And the only other one I got with the phone was that other one that I sent you, where you could see the triangle.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, see those things I see a lot in the sky too. Even when I seen that one that looks like it was invisible in the sky. Well, I've seen that a few times actually. It's almost like you can even see like the lights almost look like they're stars, but I know they're not stars. And it's not like the what do you call that? I forgot what you call the triangle shape and star in the sky, but it wasn't that either. Like the constellation. I don't remember the name of it, but it wasn't that either. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But I did dream about, I don't know, I guess aliens one time that I can remember anyways. And it was weird. It was around the same time I seen that UFO, and I think it might have been before, but anyways, it was around that same time. So I had a dream. What I could see a spacecraft in the background, and I could see people going up in it, like like humans going up in it. And next thing I know, this alien thing comes next to me and is talking to me, and it was trying to warn me about the world, how it's in danger and stuff like. And we need to protect ourselves and protect the animals. And I wish I would have wrote down everything. I called it a she. I don't know if it really was a she or not, but actually she was kind of pretty, but she wasn't human. And I remember making a comment, "Oh, you're pretty," and she's like, "I show myself to you." She said, "This is not what I really look like, but I show myself to you in a way that as close as I can without you being scared," if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But so I don't know if that's true either, if that can really happen, or if it was really just a dream. I don't know, but why would I dream that? That was weird.
Yeah. But see that, and that's why I was saying earlier, I don't know if those were actually dreams of mine or if they were actually sending a message saying people need to worry about the ones that don't look like Tic Tacs.
Oh, really?
I'm saying, okay, well, right now I really don't trust any extraterrestrial.
Yeah. Yep. And then who's to say, because if it is military or not, you know what I mean? Which we don't know which ones are which.
Yeah.
What was that? Is it the stealth one that they used to think was UFO, and to come to find out that was that secret one that they had years ago? I think it was out in California. My mom was telling me about it, but when they were kids, when they just before they first came out, that people would see them and they thought they're UFOs, and come to find out it was the military. So I'm like, well, maybe the one I seen was a military one.
Yeah.
Who knows? But how would it know? I was jokingly making jokes saying, "Oh, they're probably watching us right now." Oh, I remember why I said it. Because the whole sky around us was completely clear that night, and that's why we can see all the I don't know, activity in the sky, except for right over our building there was very light cloud coverage, but it was like rippled, but you could see through it. And the reason why I said it is because looked like it was coming towards us. It looked like you could see like a ball of light, like getting closer and closer through the clouds. And I was joking around saying, "Oh, maybe they're coming for us." You like joking, saying, maybe they're watching us," just being funny. And then we both like just put our, heads down on the railing, and we're chit-chatting back and forth when we both at the same time noticed this big light and looked up and saw the craft right above us like a minute or two later. So that's why I was like, why would it happen when I'm literally joking about, "Oh, are they watching us?" And then poof, this happens, but nobody else in my town sees it except for me and her. Oh,
Yeah.
my cousin kind of did, because I ran in the house to go and get her. And by the time she's on her phone going like, yeah. I'm like, "No, I'm serious. You have to come outside and see this." So by the time I got her to come outside, she did see it, but that's when it was like going, away from us. It was pretty, it was pretty far at that point, but she was still able to see it because it was still down pretty low.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nobody else in town seen it. Nobody. All those cars driving by, not one other person said they seen anything. And there was Facebook then, so it would have been on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was weird.
Those are my two stories. Those are the little tour of our lovely house.
Nice. Well, thank you for sharing with us.
No problem.
You have to do you have a camera. You'll have to go outside one night and go around and record the area and see if you pick up anything.
Yeah.
you know. Maybe don't ask it any questions because you don't want it to answer, but
But thank you for letting me come on.
oh, thank you for coming up.
I'm glad. Thank you for letting me get a little more decent.
Yeah. You look perfect.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great night, Sean.
You too.
Tell Joe we said good night too.
I will.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was cool that Sean came up here and shared that. We got to get him to dig out some of his photos and come up and talk to us about them one night. Does anybody else have any other stories or experiences they would like to share? I would like to hear them if you do. I do have, I am working on a couple things I want to be doing coming up. And that's kind of why, no, Sean, you're perfect. You're perfect. That's why, I kind of did this one, like whoever wants to come up on panel, come up on panel just so we can chit chat, whatever. It's so then that way, what was I gonna say? So that way I have more time to work on a couple different things I want to do because it involves people. So it's the scheduling and what nights would work better for each other, you know. It's more of that type of thing. But I got a couple cool things that'll be coming up too. So anyways, doesn't look like anybody has anything else. So I'll probably wrap it up for the night. Unless anybody has any questions. Anybody have any questions before I sign off? And thank you, Dixie. Thank you for Dixie for showing us your videos also. I love talking anything paranormal at any time. Anytime. It's fun to me. Hi, did I get to say hi to Nessie before? I don't remember. I remember seeing her pop in, but I don't know if I got to say hi because I didn't want to interrupt. Oh, Hitish is in here too. How you doing? No, I got no cards for pull for you. For you look for your blonde tonight, Hitish. That's funny. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'll probably just wrap it up for tonight. He is, isn't he? He is. He has a big heart too. Him and his husband are the two of the sweetest people you would ever meet. They truly are. And Sean is talented. I swear he can do anything. Yes, that's right. He did. He needs to go back into that business. He does. It'll be good for the soul to work on it. All right, you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful night. Oh, I don't know if it's too late or not. Do you think it's too late? Because I was thinking about it. About doing a members live tomorrow. I was thinking about it. Something for us to do on a Saturday before we get going with our day fully. So anyways, I'll have a great night and I hope you guys do too. My dinner's out there waiting. I got a Greek salad with feta cheese. I cannot wait to eat it. All right, you guys, have a great night.